COPPA disclaimer for compliance with FTC rules concerning the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, which forbids corporations from collecting information without consent of the parent or guardian of a child from a child. This channel's operator, WAPTech, and all other channels, is physically incapable of violating this rule because I do not have access to any information that would be considered private, including the child's name, email address, or any other data. All examples seen for COPPA compliance, not the COPPA Cabana on the FTC website, simply state that I would have to have access to that information in some way. This is the disclosure and disclaimer page for my channel, since I can do it as a video. Number 1, I don't have access to the information, so applying a fine to me would simply cause a precedent in court and cause the FTC to lose. Number 2, the only way I can see any information about anybody viewing my channel is if they voluntarily post it. Number 3, I can use analytics. If Google believes that a video I've uploaded might violate COPPA, they can deny me access to all of the analytics concerning where or what age group, because that's the only part needed. If the YouTube bot discovers that a person under the age of 18 or 13, or whatever age limit for that country, posts a comment under my video and they're suspicious they viewed the video and may have been exposed to me doing an advertisement, that is not a violation of COPPA. All they have to do for protecting the child's privacy is delete their damn comment. Since this is something YouTube could do easier than flagging my video or harassing me or letting the FTC charge me a $40,000 fine for violating a rule I'm not mechanically capable of violating at this point, there is no reason to apply COPPA to me. This is the COPPA disclaimer, not the COPPA compliance page. Next, if I'm selling something on this channel or I'm getting a paid endorsement, I will obviously say that I am. And again, if YouTube, Google, or the FTC believes that somebody under a specific age limit has seen my video, they can ban them from seeing the videos instead of banning me from making them. None of these requirements the FTC has in place or under COPPA, which was actually a law passed, have anything to do with individuals on YouTube. This is not a proper disclaimer. I'm going to be working on one later, but I'm going to do this to create a discussion. I want everyone on their channel to create a COPPA disclaimer for the FTC and for YouTube, stating categorically, this does not apply to me because it can't be made to apply to me because I don't have the ability to violate the rule, and therefore making me pay a $40,000 fine is mechanically impossible. Here are the exceptions if anybody's curious. If a person is directly marketing by using YouTube to sell toys or whatever, they are actually in violation of COPPA because they're involved in a business, a commercial practice to do so. Even in 2002, the FTC determined that if it's a non-profit, or if it's a foreign country-based website, or if it's a person who's literally not selling anything, or it's just a personal blog, they can't really apply this because it was oriented to, and should be oriented to, businesses. Individuals can become businesses. If the YouTube channel is in fact a business selling something, all YouTube has to do is the same thing that's done to European Union businesses. Force them to do a compliance and public exposure thing on every video and on their about page, telling everybody, I'm a business, I'm not an individual. These laws for COPPA are applicable to organizations and businesses that are engaged in commerce. It is not applicable to ordinary people. No, this isn't about Captain Sovereign Citizen Freeman on the land argument. This is literally what the law is supposed to apply to. It's the Federal Trade Commission. Right? All you have to do is come up with a better version of this really crappy disclaimer. Again, this is like putting in the front, this is fair use, you can't apply copyright restrictions to it, don't flag my channel, and I'm not going to break any damn laws. This is based on best effort and good faith. No, really, I don't have the ability to violate anyone's online privacy unless I actively do it. I used to work as a security professional. Unless I'm hacking somebody's cell phone, I'm not violating their damn privacy. Me posting a video and walking away and letting the comments section go completely berserk is not a violation of anybody else's privacy as long as they don't post. And I've had grown-ups violate their own privacy by posting their phone number and email addresses in the comment section. If you think children are the only ones who can do stupid things, you're dumb. We need to have a disclaimer like we have for copyright laws that are being abused. As soon as a law is abused and applied to people in a way or to a group that it should never apply to, you immediately have to make it to where you get some lawyers involved. None of the arguments we're going to have the FTC is going to work. The only argument we have is putting a disclaimer at the beginning and the end of the video and at the description that says the same thing my videos do. I'm doing nothing that can harm anyone, and unless you can prove otherwise, you need to leave me alone, because all you're going to do is end up setting a really big precedent. YouTube does not want to actually push people into taking them to court because they'll fucking lose and they know it. And them putting at the top of the page that you and I have to comply with the law when this is a presumption that it should is not acceptable. Again, if I was running a business and selling toys and putting them on my channel and not telling anybody that I'm the one selling it, this would apply. Obviously, because at this point I'm just using YouTube as an advertising platform. Now I'm going to do another version of this. COPPA, C-O-P-P-A, Children's Online Privacy Act disclosure. This is a paid advertisement for Happy Fun Ball Incorporated. It is a paid endorsement. I'm being paid to tell you it's a good thing. Or I'm being paid to lie to you. Just say it like that. Or the next one. Hi, this is a review channel for exploding orange balls that are sold on Saturday Night Live skits. I'm going to do a review. It was awesome. This is not a paid endorsement, but I do sell them, which doesn't make any sense, but I've seen people do disclaimers like that. We can have disclaimers, and we can have compliance statements at the beginning and the end of the video, not in text, but verbally given. And yeah, one of the reasons this happened is because there was a naked capitalism-based channel where a dad and his son decided to make literally $1 million a year by doing endorsements, and 90% of the videos were declared to be salesmanship of some product. However, when people looked into it, they found out that about 50% of it was just toys the kid got from school, by trading, or from a store nearby, and sometimes the Goodwill. It was legit, this is the best toy I've had. Some of the stuff involved cardboard box stuff. I mean, literally nothing you could sell. But there were paid endorsements, and they were put in little text up here. So to fix that, you have to state, this video is an endorsement of Happy Fun Ball, exploding balls, something, at the beginning and the end of the video. This has been a paid advertisement. I'm being paid to tell you this is good. I'm doing it to make money. I don't necessarily agree with the product, which of course just ruins the whole point of it, which is the whole point. You're not supposed to advertise to little kids. But this happens all the time on national television, and they put up the same little dinky disclaimer. Yeah. And they do it during Fox News, and they do it during holiday specials, and they do it during cartoons. Why is this being applied to us again? Oh wait, it can't. Unless we go out of our way to really, really screw up.